What is up, guys? Killerkev here, and today on this particular 8-bit series we are going to be doing Optimus Prime logo, just the logo, not him himself as a character. We'll be doing that shortly, or if this episode is slightly delayed then it's already out at the moment. Obviously if you want to go see that, make sure to check out the video in the playlist on the channel. So guys, let's start off building this build. I'm going to give you a quick rundown, but before we do that, let's start off with a starting block. I like to build mine up in the air because building anything on the ground pixel art wise, it just looks freaking horrible. Just no, don't do it. It just looks horrible. So with a starting block like so, after you've done that, give you a rundown of the colours you're going to need. You're going to need obviously a black for your skeleton, a wall, or it's commonly known on this channel as a white wall, it's a little bit weird, a blue wall, a light blue wall, a red wall, and obviously a darker grey. You can even go for a lighter one here, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to go for a darker one though, just to add a little bit more effect. So you want to start off with your one starter block, and you want to make a line of 4, however you like, it doesn't really matter. Start 4 like so. Then after that you just want to place 4 white on top like so, and then after the white, 2 on the ends on the whites like so, just coming out after like that, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So you want sort of like a little mouth here, for instance, like that. After you want that, you want 2 invisible stair set coming from each of these, going up to each of the corners. So 1, 2, same thing on the exact same thing on this side as well. 1, 2. Second one here, you're going to make it an extra 2 along, so it's 3, and the same thing on this side as well, an extra 2 along to make 3. After you've done that, we're possibly just going to come up a couple of blocks on top of here, just to signify that there is a column here. It doesn't really matter how far you go up, these are totally going to be different. All will sink in anyway, so as you can tell they're different heights, but that's fine for the time being. So what you want to do is grab you another white and just make another layer on top of the previous one, which we've already done like so. Again, coming up to the next bit here, we're going to go 1, 2 in, switch to your black and put a black. You want to make that 2 high, and then a white on top. Then switch back to your black and come 4 along, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same thing again, a white on the end with 2 underneath like so. So exactly the same thing on that side, but on this side like this. So what we're going to be doing now, well, we're going to start doing the rest of the face of the building, or the outline of the skeleton here. So after the ends here, we're going to come up with visible stairs at 3. So kind of 1, 2, 3. This third one here we're just going to leave for the time being. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side as well. That third one is going to be being the sort of the edges of the head, and that approximately needs to come up 7 blocks in total. So let's do that as now. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the exact same thing on the other side as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like so. After you've done that, we're going to come out invisible stair set 1, and then we're going to make that an extra 5 in total, so 3, 4, 5, same thing on this side as well, exactly the same thing. So we come out 1, and then come up 3, 4, 5 in total, then we're going to come back down 1, and 1 into the build, exactly the same thing on the other side. So the top half of these L's, sorry, the top half of these columns are going to be L's, so it looks like that. After you've done that, what we can do now, so we can actually just connect this, so, or we can actually make the eyes. So from the L's that have come down, we can just invisible set 1. Exactly the same thing on the other side as well, because it gets a little bit confusing now. It's a lot of detail on this, purely, mainly because of colours and a little bit of sort of skeleton wise in with this, but you know, I'm trying to do this as effective as I can. So after you've got your ones here, you approximately want to come along in total, let's come along 9 in total, so 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which is 9. Then after that, just put 1 on either side, like so. Same thing on this side as well. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a couple on top like so. Should have a branch in between of 2, which you can see. Put 2 blocks in here. And what we're going to do is with this line at the top of the sort of eyes here, what we're going to do is run it along with just red, 2 red like so. And then underneath that, we're probably going to come 7 down, I believe, so in total, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exactly the same thing on the other side as well. Just line it all the way up. You've done 7 there, it's already pretty acceptable as it is. So from these black lines here, what we're actually going to do is just go all the way around the sort of shape or the pattern that we've just made here, so just follow it all the way around and then connect it like so. Should have like a little red line in the middle like so. With the glasses here, it's pretty simple. What we're going to be doing is coming from the edges here, and what we're going to do is just wind our way down with some stair sets like so. So you want approximately 3 stair sets in total, including those glasses. And then we're going to come all the way to the ends apart from 1, which is here. And then we're just going to come a visible stair set up just to connect like so. So just fill that in. We're going to do a little bit of detailing on those patterns just in a minute. So exactly the same thing on the other side as well. So if you're worried, we're obviously going to come one invisible stair set down from here. Don't count this one here, always count just this one at the start of the eye. So 2, 3 in total, like so, and then that can come all the way along. Apart from 1, which we talked about exactly the same thing on the other side, and just come up and connect like so. Obviously you got to fill that bit in as well. And there we go. Should have a pattern that looks almost like that. So I've told you about those columns that are here. Obviously it doesn't really matter what size they are, because now what we can do is just come all the way up until they connect to the actual eye itself, and we can do exactly the same thing on that side as well. So as you can see, it's coming along quite nicely. The rest of this, probably the majority of this, is actually just detailing to do with sort of colours and everything else. So skeleton wise it's kind of easy, apart from we'll get to the top bit. There's a little bit of detailing, but I'll help you do that, so don't worry about that too much. So with the eyes as well, we're going to do is we're actually going to come from the sort of stair sets here. We're going to come from the second layer, so the second one, the middle one, we're going to come 1, 2 in. So the third one being a light blue, actually a darker blue, like so. Exactly the same thing the other side as well. So come all the way in. Obviously the third one, this 2, is going to be a dark blue as well. So what we can actually do is we can actually sort of section this off now. We can do the middle bit first. Is what we're going to do is fill in this sort of whole entire bit here, like so. And obviously from this layer here we can come out to 2, same thing on this side, and then we're just going to come down 1 drop like so. So obviously just carry on all that pattern. Right, so I should have a little mouthpiece that looks almost like that, and obviously with the white as well, just come along with that top layer on top of that 4 as well, like so. After you've done it, switch to your red, come to the other side of the 4, the white that you've just placed, and just run that red all the way up to the top, apart from 1. So all the way to the top, same thing on this side, all the way to the top apart from 1. That 1 being the lighter blue wall now, like so. And obviously that line between the black and the white there, you can just fill that in with the red. And that whole entire section there, between these 2 cheeks here, you can just fill in with your light blue, like so. So just fill that in with your light blue. Should be 2 all the way up till it connects, same on this side as well, all the way up to the sides till it connects. Now guys, if you do get stuck in any part of the videos, make sure to pause it. That's the beauty of YouTube, you can do that any time that you like, but yeah, feel free to pause it at any time that you may. So this is where it gets a little bit weird, because this side has 4 white blocks and this one has 3 white blocks. So let's do the left hand side first, because it's a little bit more tricky, not too much though. So what we're going to do is work from the corner here of the cheekbones. So as you can tell, the corner coming up, we're going to come invisible stair set 4 up in total. So 2, 3, 4. And that's what you want, like that. 4 just like that. From the second step here, you want to go to your red, and you want to come up 5 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the same again. We're going to do invisible stair set. So 1, 2, and then 3, so it jumps on top of there to connect. The rest of the whole entire bit in within the red line, coming towards the left, can you actually just fill in with the red. Obviously that one there just closes up like so. And again, the same whole thing about this as well, you can just fill it in with your darker blue. That's the whole entire bit here. Make sure you do these with little bits as well. The rest of this whole entire shape outside of the red, within the black border, within the left cheek of this, you can just fill in with your blue like so. Pretty much exactly the same thing the other side. Let's grab your white, come from the corner again, coming out. It's invisible stair set 3 on this one, like so. And then after you've done that, we're going to switch to a red, come up to the top of the third one, come 1 to the left, 1 up, and just connect all the way along like so. Then we're going to come from the top here, so a little bit easier. We're going to come down, invisible stair sets 4 in total, like so. And obviously that one can connect to that, and everything within that, exactly the same thing, exactly the same purpose as the other one. Fill it in like so with the red, and you guessed it with the blue, it's just fill in the whole entire other section in with your blue wall like so. This can be lapis or anything that you like. Let's have a quick little look what we've done here. So you can tell the bottom half of the face is done there, so obviously 3 on that side. And then what we've done is come from the extra line out, we've come 4 down, exactly the same thing this side as well, 4 down, and then obviously come all the way down to the third one on, or the second one on the right on the left, and the second one in with the white one on the right as well. So as you can tell, kind of looks like something like that. After you've done that, what we're going to do now, it's pretty easy. We're going to come up to one of the sides here, and we're going to grab our blue, and from the L we're just going to make a line connecting to the other L, This middle bit here we're going to do 2 white to start off in the new section, and then back to your blue again just to run that blue all the way along like so. You should have something that looks like that. Okay, so for the owls now, what we're going to do is actually going to start building up from the owl. So what we're going to do is a dark blue or a blue, and then we're going to switch to our grey, and we're going to come along 7 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, 1 away from this. Black, and then a black again. 2 white, 1, 2, and then make the same pattern as you did on that side as well. Exactly the same on this side, so we're going to run 7 grey again all the way along until it connects like so. Again, apart from 1 blue, like so, obviously, because it needs to correspond exactly the same side as that one as well. So let's mark on the middle here, so from obviously the 2 white and the owls, we're going to extend these L's to come an extra 2 high. Same thing on this side as well, 2 high, and then from there, we're going to go 5 invisible stair set up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Just like that, and then exactly the same thing on the other side as well. We're going to come 5 high, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. It's both equal and symmetrical, like so. And what we're going to do is underneath these 2 here, we're going to go to our light blue, next to the 2 black which you extended onto, and just add extra 2 light blue, like so. After we've done that, what we can do now is we can actually start making the rest of the pattern. So let's build the outline of the shell again to obviously connect it, and then after that we're going to fill it in. The filling in on this sort of patterns here between these 2 lines is very complicated, so if you do get stuck, please do pause and go back. You can always do that, guys. Don't feel like you're getting rushed or everything else. I'm rushing it because I have to get it done as quickly as I can, but for you, you can take your time. So on the L here, from all the left side, you want to come 1 to the left, and you want to come an extra 4 high, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing on the other side as well. We can get there. 1 to the right, obviously because it's coming right, and an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 on top. Again, we're just going to build the exactly same pattern on each side now, so we're going to come 3 up from the right, visible stair set, and exactly the same thing on the other side as well. 2, 3. Then we're going to come 2, 1, 2, exactly the same thing on the other side as well. Over to this side, come out 2, 1, 2. After that we're going to switch to our light blue, actually our dark blue. So our dark blue, and then we're going to come all the way along. Till we get to the middle. Now you don't have to be too accurate with this because we're self-level it out all in time, so let's just bomb rush to the middle. Have a little look here. How many is away from, so it's actually, if we come to the top of these sort of bits here, I believe it is an extra 1 across from those bits there. So if we take them out, as you can tell, all the way along to these bits here, the 5 that we just placed there, the 4, sorry, the 5 that we just placed there. 1 up, 1 along, as you can tell, 1 up, 1 along, just connect that. And then the next layer we can just run along to connect those is just white, and then on top of those white it is our sort of primary colour of blue, and just run that on top like so. So there we go, there's the top of his head and there's the outline. So what we do now is fill it in, and this is where it gets a little bit complicated. It's not too much, but a little bit. So let's come to the corners here, and obviously extend these down to 2, exactly the same thing on the other side as well, down to 2. And then we want to come 6 along white coming into the build, so 3, 4, 5, 6 till they connect. Same thing on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 till they connect, like so. Underneath that, we're going to switch our blue. We're going to run all the way up to here, so 1, 2, 3, keeping along to the edge, and then we're going to come all the way along again till it connects to that black block, which it has, like so. Same thing on this side as well, come all the way along, and then 2, like so. Have a pattern that looks like this. Same thing on the other side as well, we're just running blue all the way along the edges of the black here on each side. We're going to come 4, obviously corresponding and hugging that black. Same thing on this side as well. 3, 4, blue. Then after, what we can do is pretty simple. We can just grab our blue, a lighter blue, and from the next block here, which is the 4th black, we're just going to run a lighter blue all the way along. Same thing on the side as well, all the way along, just run a lighter blue, which should be 6 in total. Like so. The next layer, what we're going to do is only 4 coming into the build now, so obviously coming out from the skeleton into the builds, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Then we're going to put a black, and then we're going to come down invisible stair set 1, and then we're going to come back in ourselves, invisible stair set 1 like so. Then we're going to put a white next to it in between them. Obviously to that white, 2 to the right. This is from the left hand side. 1 underneath. And then we're going to do invisible stair set down 1 and then make that a 2. So you want a pattern that looks like that. So we're coming down from the 4 light blues, 1 black, visible stair set down. Underneath that is a white and a 1 black either side from the left and the bottom. 2 to the right to extend, add on to connect to the second black, which is this line. And then 2 on the bottom, which is running along the sort of grey, which you just placed prior to that, and 1 away from the 2 blue that is there, like so. So now what we can do is add a little bit more detail. Nothing too special, so what we're going to do is add just a little grey block there next to the sort of bottom half of this star. 1 in the top right corner, and 1 on top like so, and then we can just add a little bit of blue next to it like so. That is the hardest bit of detailing at the whole entire thing. After that whole entire section there can be filled in with white. So let's carry on doing that now, so just fill that in. The whole entire section could be filled in with white. Just fill that in like so. There we go. So that's that hot side of the face done. So we've got to do exactly the same thing on the other side. Now you can mimic it, it's entirely up to you. So, but we're not going to do that, so I'm just going to run it down again. So again, coming down from the second layer, it's going to come away from, out from the skeleton into the skeleton. It's going to be 4. Then we're going to go a black, and we're going to come down invisible stair set 1 into the corner. Then we're going to come back out invisible stair set. We're going to get a white underneath the first one originally. Star. Then we're going to come 2 into the build to connect. Exactly the same thing on the other side on this one. So you see the star, then the other one is extended. Star extended to connect with 2. Then we're just going to put 2 underneath like so. Exactly the same thing on the other side as well. Very symmetrical all the way through this build. If you're a Master MC Edit or World Edit or whatever it's called, you can basically do half of it and then sort of basically mimic it or flip it. I'm not sure how you do it because I've never used it, but you can do that. And a little bit of detailing for the grey. It's going to be 1 up from here. 1 on top and 1 to the side. Exactly the same thing on the side. Remember that blue as well that sneaks in the corner like so. So you can just fill in the rest of that now with your white, which we're going to do. There we go. So guys, remember, if you do get stuck, you know, just pause the video and just have a little look. Take your time. There's no rush for anything. And also as well, when it's finished, it absolutely looks beautiful. It's really sexy. So just bear that in mind as well. So from the white layer here, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in 1 from the white, and then we're just going to switch to our darker blue and come down 1. Then we're going to come visible stair set 1 to the left, so it connects to the other black block. We're going to run all the way along and do exactly the same thing as we did on that side to this side as well. So we're going to come down visible stair set 1 like so. So you're left with 2 L's on the side here. Actually just run that white along there. L's that will connect to the top of the white there, like so. And then after we've done that, we can switch to our light blue, and again light blue underneath this big line here on top of the forehead, like so. Come in 1 from the blue, the light blue, and just run again another black block like so, and then just build down as you would like so. The rest of that whole entire bit there you can now just fill in with your wall like so. So there we have it, guys. There is Optimus Prime. If you did enjoy, hit me out with a like in the comments as well, guys. If you do get stuck in any part of my tutorials or any of the tutorials that are on the channel, make sure to pause them and go back. You can do that. That is the beauty of YouTube. So guys, thank you very much for watching. We're almost close to 1,000 subscribers. We can get there before Christmas. That would be amazing. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.